Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name is Dez here at Grok Trade. This video is good through Sunday, December 26, 2010. This is the weekend edition, and the markets have gone big time bullish, and we have continued to go bullish. Thank you to the Santa Claus rally. A little FYI, at the end of this video, I will be sharing with you a special, more exotic type of candlestick pattern that I will be free of charge to help you be a better trader. Now, with that said, the S&P daily, we remain in an uptrend in this up channel. However, we're seeing the strength start to wane here. We should be reaching this upper trend line. That has not happened, and we're pretty extended in the market, so I'm not sure that it will happen, especially at this angle. If we keep going up at this angle, we will never hit that upper trend line. So if we do drop, that will make a rising wedge formation, which is bearish. And if you look down here on the MACD, we're heading up pretty aggressively here on the daily, but we have a bearish divergence where we have our high swings on our MACD actually leveling out. So that does not bode well for the markets. Now on the weekend edition, we also do the weekly charts. And with this weekly chart, I'm going to move this down ever so slightly. We have a lot of lines here, but let me blow this up so you can see this. We remain in this channel. We blasted to a lot of resistance on the weekly, but if we keep going at this angle, we'll never hit this upper trend line. We really need to get up to the upper trend line so we can hit that, come down, and still maintain a healthy channel. But we have a bearish divergence here on the big chart. You can see where we're going higher highs right there, and right here it's pretty even Steven. Doesn't bode well for the markets, and it looks like here, see how we're stepping up there? This looks like it's getting ready to roll over. If that does roll over and we get a negative tick on that histogram, that could be a down leg crashing through a lot of the support areas. So this weekly is something that we're going to want to pay special attention to and keep watching it. And then on the monthly, if I bring the monthly over here, bring that down all right, the S&P monthly, we're in this up channel, this uptrend. Things are going well, but we have major resistance coming up here at 1268. 1268 is a huge area, but we need to blast through that, get to this upper trend line. We really need to get to 1325. I mean, we really should get there if we're going to remain strong here in the markets. Let's look at the Dow. The Dow, we are in a rising wedge on the daily, bearish divergence on the MACD. If I come over here and bring the weekly, bring this down a little bit, a big rising wedge, and we're not making any great strides to make it to this upper trend line. Our next area of resistance puts us right around, I'm going to go up, bring this down so I can see these numbers, 11,715, 14 area, 14 or 15, 11,714 to 15 is our next area of resistance. And then when it comes to the big monthly, we have support, resistance. This is a shadow line, but that shadow line, that's right where we're at resistance. Next area of resistance coming up would put us at 11,744 to 45. So there's some resistance points where we're at. And then we're going to go to the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is in a rising wedge formation, bearish divergence on the MACD, confirming that. And this thing looks like it's wanting to roll over. If we roll over right here, we'd see a negative tick on the histogram. Oh, we're starting one already. You can see it right there. Negative tick on the histogram on the daily. And if there's any follow through there, expect some sort of pullback going into next week. And we'll bring in the weekly. The weekly, we have an area. I mean, the chances of us hitting this upper trend line at that slope just does not look good. we right here making a higher high, but look at this, lower high on the MACD. See that? Higher high, lower high, bearish divergence, and then we have just a larger bearish divergence too overall. But it looks like things are getting overextended here in the markets, and yeah, so the MACD just doesn't look that great. Okay, here's the monthly on the Nasdaq. We're making higher highs here. Everything looks nice on that. Next area of resistance would put us right around 28.55 is a huge one with the trend line at the same area. So hopefully we can get up over this 2800 area. So let's see if that can actually come to fruition. And then last but not least, we have the Russells. Russell's here, big trend, but here we're at a resistance point, big time. You know, resistance, 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 and it's looking wedgy. Got this wedge. We have a higher swing high right there, lower swing high on the MACD with a negative tick on the histogram. So I'm expecting some sort of retracement to take place, and then on the weekly. Up, 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 up. We have an area of resistance is where we're at right now, and that would put us right at 800. Be watching that, and then area would be this trend line, and then up here definitely at the 850, 856, 857 area. So the weekly looks like it has a little more room to run, and then the monthly. Blasting through monthly looks like it has some more room to go. Next areas on the monthly that we need to be concerned with is 827, 828, then 848 and a half, 849, 850 area. So as far as the Russell's concerned, the weekly and monthly look pretty good. A little bearish on the daily, however. Remember, if things start falling apart in the markets, you're going to see it happen in the daily first, then the weekly, and then the monthly. All right, as promised, I'm going to show you something here when it comes to some education, and this is a stock that I want to show you. Now what we're looking for here is a massive run up here in the markets, and ultimately what we're trying to do here, you're looking for a huge top. And that top has to come after a run up that you see, here in the markets, and then there needs to be a drop. But the drop is actually what's really going to help us understand if we do have what we need when it comes to this pattern. So what we're looking for is a steep drop here. When you get that drop, it should have a little pullback, or what's called a bounce or a correction. Then it should drop again. You should get another correction. All right. Now, if you were to mirror that, you'd come down, and there should be a little rise there, down, a little rise there, and then you should have something, when it's all said and done, look like a big Christmas tree. So here it is. We're going into Christmas, and this is my cute way of sharing with you. Hey, everybody here at Grok Trade wishes you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Remember the reason for the season, and we appreciate you being a part here. It's a wonderful time of year, and we just wanted to say thank you for being a user, and we look forward to a wonderful next year. We look forward to a long weekend. Remember, Friday we do not have a trading day, so chances are you'll be watching this on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But anyway, there you have it. You do get the very best of trading education here at freetradingvideos.com, and we do have the brand new free 101 trading courses, 30 lessons, 4.5 hours worth of free trading education here at the website. Take care and safe trading.